Listen, SB with the truth, it might pierce your mind. And JP hit you with reality all the time. The way to keep it all the way 100, it should be a crime. Sports, news, politics, on the show you will find. Conversation grown, opinions they're not alone. Savannah be the home, they coming straight for your dome. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. You are rocking with the Sean Brown Show with JP.
That's right, from the East Coast to the West Coast, all around the United States of America. That's right, the southern tip of North Dakota down to the southern tip of Texas where the National Guard is down there. But there's still no wall. This is the Sean Brown Show on WQTS Digital Broadcast. Everybody's having a great Friday. We're live and beautiful and sunny and siren going off Savannah, Georgia. They're going off with the emergency alert siren right now in the city. So I'm sure everybody's freaking out because no one got the notice about it going on. But we are here. We're live. JP's in studio. I'm here with you. And we're having a great time. Hope everybody's getting ready for a great WrestleMania weekend. No matter where you are, hope you guys are going to be enjoying it. And we will be enjoying it here at the studio, as we always do it almost every year. Bringing it in together, having a good time. JP, what's going on, bro?
What's up, everybody?
You might need your microphone,
Friday.
sir.
Yeah, I'm here, man. We here. A lot of sports. And I'm gonna absolutely call you out on your debacle a little bit later that we talked about yesterday.
Okay. All right. We can do that. We can do that too.
That's correct.
Because I still have not changed my stance on that. But we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But like we said, it's WrestleMania weekend. Hall of Fame goes on tonight, tomorrow night, NXT TakeOver, and then Sunday, WrestleMania, was it 34, 35?
34.
Close enough. Oh, it's just about your age. WrestleMania is younger than JP. Look at that. It is his birthday week. We have been celebrating JP's birthday all week long, and we did pretty much all last week too. But it's always a celebration to celebrate another year in existence. Shouts out to the crew down at Southeastern Guide Dogs in Tampa, Florida. Pella and myself send greetings, and as well as the local Savannah area puppy raisers from Southeastern Guide Dogs. Folks always look into being possibly a puppy raiser for Southeastern Guide Dogs. And be have the chance to raise a superhero is what they say, because you're raising a dog that's going to save lives and make a lot of people's lives a lot easier and a lot better, whether it's a guide dog or a veteran service dog. But consider it. Go to guidedogs.org and check out Southeastern Guide Dogs. Check them out on Facebook. Angel Batista, we see you checking in on Facebook Live. We'll talk about what we're arguing about currently in a minute here on the air. But it is Friday. JP, what you got planned this weekend, man?
Nothing. I'm chilling today. Spend some time with the fam. Then I work Saturday, of course.
Anything going on at Elon on Saturday?
Oh God, what are they called? Base kickers, I think. I think that's what they're called.
Where do they get these names from? I'm curious.
I don't know. EDM is EDM. It is what it is. I don't know. There are some awkward names out there, but great performances though. If you ain't into EDM, I mean, try something different.
It is something different. It is an experience. If you've never been to Elon in Savannah, Georgia, it is definitely a different experience. But JP's on the mic every weekend down there, holding it down and doing big things, making good jokes on people. Don't fall on the stage. Please do not fall on the stage because you will get embarrassed. You might end up on World Star. So, but yes.
Yeah, you fall. That's what you're going to hear right there. Over the loudspeakers. I ain't got no filter.
But it is Friday. Folks, don't forget to check us out at WQTSradio.com. We are live on WQTS Digital Broadcast from the East Coast to the West Coast and all the way from the north to the southern tip of Texas. You can find out more information on WQTS, once again, at WQTSradio.com. You can listen to us live on the TuneIn app on YouTube, speakingthemic.com, which is our website for our own personal website for our show and for what we have going on. And, of course, Facebook Live. We send lots of love to Facebook Live consistently. And we thank you all for sending us lots of love. Next week, we celebrate being on the air for a whole year. Happy birthday to us, Stevie Wonder style, being on the air for a year next week. So tune in for that. We'll try to relive some of our favorite moments of the year and have some good laughs and good fun.
Most of them are at your benefit.
The caller line will be open all next week, and it's open today, 984-444-9787. 984-444-9787 is the number to reach in and reach out to us to talk to us on the air live across the country because we are digitally syndicated. Let's get to some sports. Yes, it is sports time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the argument that we've had for the last 48 hours. folks, I've said, and I don't know if you missed it, we put it on our Facebook Live feed that Kyrie Irving is out for the season and for the playoffs due to a knee injury. So Boston pretty much is out of the playoff picture. They're in the playoffs, but I don't see Boston going very far in the Eastern Conference playoffs, which led me to say this. The Philadelphia 76ers are going to win the East. JP, you got quiet, sir. The Philadelphia 76ers will win the East. I have the Sixers coming out of the East. If you disagree with me, call me and let me know why you disagree with me. But do not call our caller line if you are a LeBron James fan but can't say anything else about Cleveland. I put it up on Facebook the other day. And a young lady commented on it, and she said yes. She said, no, Philadelphia, no. Philadelphia, no. I said, oh, so you must be a LeBron fan leaving Cleveland completely out of it. She said, yes.
Yep, I saw that.
So, yeah, if you're only for LeBron James and not actually a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, don't call the caller line. I'm going to embarrass you because it takes the team to win. It doesn't take just LeBron.
That is correct.
And the playoffs this year are not going to be easy for Cleveland.
I mean, they had a good win last night against Washington, but God, man. First of all, I mean, did Washington lose that game or did Cleveland win?
John Wall lost that game.
John Wall had 28.
John Wall in the fourth quarter fell out, though.
Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't have made that pass. You that close to the bucket, but it is what it is. You were up 17, so
true.
That shouldn't have even came into play. But the only reason why Cleveland won is because of LeBron. And we all know LeBron is the greatest player in the league right now, but is he going to be able to sustain a 7-game series against Toronto or even a Boston or even a Washington? No.
With the current roster, I don't see Cleveland going very far in the Eastern Conference. I see the same problem for Toronto, though. Toronto has a history of, and I'll say specifically, if Kyle Lowry does not show up in the playoffs, Toronto's done, just like all the previous years.
I don't think so.
History doesn't lie.
Yeah, history doesn't lie. And Phil Mickelson went 37 years without winning a Masters, and then you finally did it. So did Sergio Garcia. So you really can't go by history because history is always made to be broken.
Well, I still say Kyle Lowry is the X factor, as he's always has been for the Toronto Raptors. If Kyle Lowry does not play well in the playoffs, in the Eastern Conference playoffs, the Raptors will struggle.
I don't see it happening.
But right now, Philly is the team to beat in the East.
No, they are not, dude. Come on, really?
Philly is the team to beat in the East right now.
Philly is the team to beat because you win 11 straight games.
I'm not saying that.
The same thing that Boston did in the beginning of the season. The same thing that Toronto is doing right now.
The way that Philly is playing and the lineups that they have, the matchups that they have an advantage. They have a good outlook. They have a higher percentage of a chance to win the East, especially with Boston dismantled, essentially.
Who's going to guard DeRozan?
It's got to be team defense. Team defense.
Team defense. Really?
Team defense wins games.
Okay. Team defense
I
wins games.
have Philly.
So you're going to put 5, you're going to put 2 to 3 people on DeRozan by himself.
One player, just like Cleveland cannot win. I don't think Cleveland's going to get past Miami.
I don't know. That's going to be a good series. But back to this Toronto thing. DeRozan, Ibaka, Lowry, Van Vliet off the bench. Come on, man. Seriously?
Yeah, I'm serious. Here's my disclaimer.
You need to leave
as
that,
long as Joel Embiid comes back. If Embiid comes back, Philly will be fine.
But Embiid's definitely not going to be at 100%.
You have to be at 100%.
You have to be at 100%, and then it's your eye.
It's gonna be masked. It's gonna be masked Embiid. If you think he's gonna miss any of the playoff games, he's crazy.
Oh, he won't. But with an injury to your eye, you're never at 100%. To your eye, the thing you see with the basketball.
LeBron did it. Kyrie did it.
You cannot compare LeBron to Joel Embiid.
Kyrie did it.
You can't compare Kyrie to Joel Embiid.
How many players have played with masks on and did fine? Paul George did it.
But look at the level of play that is. Are you really comparing Joel Embiid to LeBron James and Kyrie Irving right now?
Let's look at bigs. Outside of Amari Stoudemire, who had played in masks and dominated masks.
It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened.
So he's the first big to play that can dominate in a mask. Rip Hamilton, mask.
He's not a big.
He's not a big. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking of masked players.
Ooh, Reggie Miller did it with a mask for a minute.
That's a whole nother ballgame. That's a whole nother category. That's Reggie Miller.
I mean, well, what's the difference between Reggie Miller or Kyrie right now, or Reggie Miller and LeBron James. What's the difference?
Reggie Miller is so much better of a shooter than both of those players combined.
But we talking about all around play. You can't live off of just shooting.
But okay, all around play then. Okay, it's fine. Let's take that all around play. If he's wearing a mask, what is it holding? What is it taking away from him? His line of sight.
His vision.
Line of sight, correct?
Which is like the most important thing.
So that affects shooting. Outside of that, what is it affecting? As long as he can hear it, to communicate, his team's going to back him.
Okay, true.
He's still
but
be
you
a
can't.
beast.
But you still got to see where you're going, whether or not you're communicating
he'll be able
or not.
to see. He'll probably wear a clear mask, but Joel Embiid is a beast regardless.
Okay, so what happens if in some situation a screen comes and your teammate doesn't see it and he don't call it? You can't see it.
You could see out of the mask. They wouldn't have them wearing the mask if they can't
your
see out of the mask.
peripheral vision, though, direct vision and peripheral vision are different.
He's
especially
not
when
wearing
you're
a bat mask. He's not Batman. He's wearing a plastic mask that you can see through.
Sir, you are delirious right now.
All right. I still have the 76ers coming out of the East.
Please mark this date down that Philadelphia. Oh my God,
Todd
really?
Robertson, I see you checking in on.
You let
Facebook
the
Live
Eagles
feed.
and the Wildcats win championships. Now all of a sudden,
happy belated birthday to the young Todd Robertson.
Get out of here.
Remember what was Todd's name? Todd's son's name. They used to dance at the games.
There's a dancing machine.
Yes, he just celebrated his 11th birthday, and I was just talking to my wife about him the other day. I can't think of his name right now.
Happy birthday!
I'm so sorry, but happy birthday, happy belated birthday. What is that boy's name? That's gonna bug me.
It's not Connor.
No. Oh, I can see his face. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I see his face too. I know what you're talking about.
Todd, what's your son's name? You got to let us know because I can't remember. I'm sorry. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
So are taste buds.
That's why nobody heard you.
Jacked up, bro.
The NBA season is coming down. It's winding down to the playoffs, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. But right now, the thing to watch is the Masters.
Yes.
It has been absolutely outstanding to watch. Tiger Woods is back. He is calling himself for the win. He said winning is the only standard that he has right now. So we will see. Tiger Woods tees off today at 127, and I'm going to be watching. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
He has to make the cut. That's mandatory. He has to make the cut. The winning, every player, when they go into the Masters, they want to win. When you interview them, they're not going to say, oh, yeah, I'll settle for second or third place, or I'll settle for making the cut. They're not going to say that. They're going to say, I want to win. So with
his name's
Palmer.
Now let's talk about golf. I remember what his name is. Palmer. Happy belated birthday to Palmer. I got you, Todd.
That's great.
But yeah, Tiger, the baseline and obviously the goal for everybody is to win the Masters.
That's correct.
But for Tiger Woods, because of his history, because of his legacy, the standard is to win. And I think today is going to be the catalyst. He started off rough in the first half of the front nine yesterday. And came roaring back in the second nine. So we're going to see what he does today. That's going to be exciting to see. He's got a later tee time, so it's going to be a little hotter. The course is going to be a little different than yesterday because he had an early tee time yesterday. So we'll see. We'll see.
I called him winning, but not that I think about it. I don't think he's going to win. Top 5, possibly. But winning, I don't know. He's definitely in it, and he's definitely a threat because he's got momentum on his side. He's playing great golf right now. But you're playing against every player in this Masters is there for a reason because they're part of the best. You can only get in this tournament by invitation.
Of course.
You just can't be anybody and play in the Masters. So with that kind of field, he's got to play 98, 99, from 97 to 2002 golf. Because even golf is different right now. These players are coming out.
So you want red shirt Tiger to come out?
Yes. That's the only Tiger I want to see.
I'm surprised he hasn't put the red shirt back on.
And
He'll probably save it for tomorrow.
That's a Sunday thing, bro. That's a Sunday thing. If he's in that last pairing, you'll see the red shirt.
Oh, of course.
That red shirt was always a Sunday thing. Sunday Tiger.
You know what's amazing to me? It's amazing to me how fast Nike came back to Tiger. Nike dropped Tiger. Remember when everything was going on? Nike dropped Tiger.
Well, that's true.
It's amazing how fast. Oh, he's back now. Oh, well, we're gonna rock with him again.
Everybody
Before anybody else can get to him.
Everybody deserves a second chance, right?
Except for Colin Kaepernick, huh? But we're gonna leave that
See,
alone.
here we
Oh,
go.
you left the door open. I had to stick it in there.
It's different. It's different.
Tiger
sir.
Woods shot one over yesterday for us of the 73 first round. It's first Masters in 3 years. Again, he does tee off today at 1:27 p.m. So he's okay. He said he was okay with what he shot yesterday. got a feeling today is going to be exciting. I just got a gut feeling. You know how you get that feeling where it's like, okay, this is going to be something I need to watch.
All we need to concentrate on right now is him making the cut. That's it. That's all he needs to be concentrated about. Tiger has the ability to come back and play exceptional golf third and fourth round like he used to, but he's got to make the cut or else there is no third or fourth round. So if I was him, making the cut is my priority right now.
Well, right now he's tied for, I think, 25th. Tied for 25th, 26th. But there's so many ties right now. It's ridiculous. He's tied for 26th right now with 10 other players. So
thank you.
It's not. You can't really look at the standings and make a decision outside of somebody shot under 6 under yesterday, which is incredible.
Yeah, he's at 1 over. He's at 1 over right now.
Yeah.
Matt Kuchar's at 3 under. So it's definitely not out of reach.
And see, was it Matt Kuchar that shot 6 under yesterday? Somebody shot 6 under yesterday. It was absolutely insane. Yeah, it had to be Kuchar because he's seeing off first. But yeah, that 6 under was crazy. At the Masters of round 1, that's a solid round.
Well, I mean, the Tiger did it in '97 and won by 9 strokes. So I mean, that's the largest margin of victory in Masters history.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see the winning purse for winning the Masters, the 2018 Masters, outside of the green jacket, $11 million to the winner.
Legit.
Last year's champion Sergio Garcia is currently not in the top 10, but he's looking to make his way up there. It's just too early to look at rankings. It really is to look at where the standings are. After today, we can really have an idea. Okay, who's playing good golf? Who's up there towards the top? It's gonna be interesting to see.
Man, anybody in this field can win. Anybody.
It's gonna be fun.
You don't have to be your McIlroys or Matt Kuchar, even though McIlroy is.
He's not playing well this morning.
Well, he's
playing well right. No, he's not playing well right now.
He's even.
He's
even
just
par
shot,
today.
he just shot double bogey twice. Yeah, he just bogeyed twice just this morning.
But he got birdies.
He made up for it, but he's not playing well on the front 9 as of right now. He shot a 5 on a par 4 and a 4 on a par 3. So he's struggling right now.
He shot 69 in the first round, and he's 3 under. He's 3 under for the tournament right now. He's in second place. He's good right now. As long as you make up for those bogeys, you're good.
Well, like I said, it's early. You can't afford to make a lot of mistakes at the Masters, but it'll be fun to watch. And it's going to be exciting to see. Let's talk Major League Baseball. Speaking of baseball, we announced earlier in this week that I received the position of the play-by-play voice for the Savannah Bananas. Savannah's CPL, the Coastal Plain League baseball team that's located here in the city of Savannah, Georgia, that has sold out every game for the last 2 years. I'm now the broadcast voice for the Bananas. Very excited about it. Happy to be a part of the team and looking forward to the exciting things that are to come in the future. Season opens up May 31st at Historic Grayson Stadium, but I have a feeling we'll be talking Bananas much more and more in depth here on the show in the near future with maybe a few special guests.
You think?
We'll see.
You're funny, boy. I wish these people that listen to our show could follow us on a daily basis because that's
it'd be entertaining. Like
that
a
is
reality
really
show?
funny to me, right?
It'd be hilarious.
That is really funny with me because all of us, our valued listeners, let's go back about 5 months.
Okay. When Evans was here. Okay.
Yeah, let's go back about 5 months. Now, Sean wasn't the biggest fan of Savannah Bananas baseball.
Come on now. I was a doubter when Bananas first got here because I
think
was
all
upset
of us doubted.
I was upset because I lost my job.
Well,
I lost my
too,
job with the Savannah Sandats because the Sandats left. The Sandats didn't take anybody with them as far as game day operators. But I just didn't see it, and then I went to a few Bananas games. And I told them that when I did my interview process and when I put my video resume in. I said at first I was a doubter. I attended some games. I saw what you guys are doing. I saw the energy the crowd has, and I want in. And I'm in. I'm in the product. I'm excited about it, and we're only doing bigger and better things. There's so much stuff on the horizon right now for the Bananas and what we're trying to accomplish that has never been done at this level or in Savannah.
Right.
So just stay tuned, man. It's coming. When you put great talent together and you put a great game plan together, I'm telling you, the sky's the limit, man.
The ceiling is the roof.
Yes, as my daughter knocks on the door that she's currently locked herself in with my wife. Baseball talking again, of course. Tim Tebow, again, ladies and gentlemen, hit a 3-run home run to open up his season. As minor league baseball cranked up yesterday, Tim Tebow is in Double-A down with the Binghamton Rubber Ponies, the Double-A affiliate of the New York Mets, my favorite team, by the way. He did hit a 3-run home run to open up the season. as the Rumble Ponies beat Portland 6-0 in their Eastern League opener. Kind of good.
Yeah.
That was my service dog, which is shaking.
I'm sorry.
The GM for the Mets is already saying that he expects to see Tebow in the majors at some point in time. Maybe not right now, but he did the same thing last year's first at bat with the Class A Columbia Fireflies, formerly known as the Savannah Sandats, in the South Atlantic League, and then he moved up to AA. So we'll see what moves he makes, because the farm system for the Mets is absolutely ridiculous. We've seen so much talent come through that system, and there's still talent waiting just to get that chance. Especially one Luis Guillorme. So we'll be excited to see what happens. The former Heisman winner is expected to make it to the majors. When? We don't know, but we'll see. JP?
Man, listen, for someone to go into single A and have the impact he did, and then go into double A and even have a better impact, what can you say? What is he going to do when he gets to triple A? Is he going to hit a grand slam in triple A? Or
His first at bat? Who knows?
He hit a home run, his first a solo home run. That first at-bat in single A. He hits a 3-run shot his first at-bat in double A. You go any higher, that's a grand slam or inside the park homer or something like that in triple A. I mean, he's a marketing gold mine right now. So,
Well, I think it first started as a big PR move. And then he started to show that he could actually play and he could develop. So we'll see. We'll see. It's like I said, it's a lot of talent in the Mets farm system. So it's going to be something that we got to keep eyes on and keep a track of. Let's look at the scores from across Major League Baseball yesterday, as almost everybody was in action. Either they were in action or they got rained out. Mets got the win again. They're 5-1 to start the season. 8-1. 8-2 was the final score. I apologize, against the Washington Nationals. Jacob deGrom got the win. The loss to one Steven Strasburg.
Your
pitching matchup.
Your Mets are 5-1 right now. However,
it's early.
Thank you.
As Evans Davis says, slow down, big fella. It's early. It's early.
Evans, I see you tuning in, big fella, bro. Hey, man, please tell this man about these Sixers, bro. I don't want to go back to that. I wish you would call, but my phone is updating right now. But
look, man, we're gonna see. We're gonna put a dollar. We're gonna put a dollar on it.
Put a dollar on it.
The Sixers will come out of the East. We'll put a dollar on
it. $1?
$1. Yeah.
How about dinner at Roadhouse?
How about $1?
Why? You broke?
No, it's just the principle of the fact.
Okay, but how about dinner at Roadhouse?
I'm not growing up buying no other grown man dinner.
Okay, lunch then.
$1.
I don't want a triple cheeseburger for a bet, bro.
Yeah, it's just a friendly wager. It's nothing crazy. What's wrong with $1?
Ain't nothing wrong with $1.
If you lose,
but you're so confident.
You got a family, I got a family.
What's lunch? What's chili cheese fries at Roadhouse, dude?
I mean, if you really want to ball out, we can say $50.
I see why you want to do that.
Hey, I'm just saying, you pushing it.
Philly coming out of the East.
$50.
$50.
Who do you have coming out of the East?
$50. I got Toronto.
So you say Toronto comes out. I say Philly comes out. The team that does come out gets the win?
No. The bet is that Philly won't win the East. That's the bet.
Okay. For $1.
50.
Okay. $50.
Bet.
All right, y'all heard it here first. Evans Davis, Angel
Bet.
Batista, you guys are witnesses.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now I can get me a steak from Roadhouse with Sean's money.
We didn't even talk about WrestleMania.
We ain't got to be there.
We didn't even start talking Wrestlemania yet.
Yeah, we got to do our
8-2 was the final score. Mets beat the Washington Nationals. They're 5-1 to start the season. Tampa Bay Rays in 12 innings lost to the Boston Red Sox 3-2. Walk-off fashion for Juan Ramirez. First name, Hanley.
He handily handed out a loss.
Yes. The Red Sox are 6-1 to start the season. Vince Cafiero, I'm sorry, but your Rays are 1-6. That's got to be tough to see at home right now.
The best thing going on in Tampa Bay is the video board.
Shouts out to Vince Cafiero down there in Tampa Bay with the Rays.
Yes.
He is their video board coordinator, a good friend of ours from when the Savannah Sandats were here. He left us early. Didn't tell us the Savannah Sandats were leaving. He left us and went to Tampa Bay. He got picked up on the big league level. But, hey, congratulations. Congratulations to Vince. And just got married, by the way. Congratulations to Vince and his new wife. Philly shut out the Marlins 5-0. Rangers over the Athletics 6-3. Rockies beat the Padres 3-1 in San Diego. Twins over the Mariners 4-2. 10 innings of baseball. The Tigers beat the White Sox. A battle for the battle for the North. We'll say that. 9-7 final score. The White Sox are in Chicago. Tigers from Detroit. Battle for the slums? I don't know.
Detroit, Chicago. Battle for the slums.
Battle
really?
for the bullets? I don't know. Orioles over the Yankees, 5-2. The Yankees are 4-3 on the season. Orioles are 2-5.
Yeah, we took one on the chin right there.
It happens.
We left it all in that last Tampa Bay game.
I'll leave that alone. Of course, Tanaka took the loss. I should have expected that.
Yeah.
Cashner gets the win for the Orioles, but you did lose to the Baltimore Orioles.
Isn't that what I said before the season started, that I needed Tanaka to come through?
You did.
I did say that.
Stanton had a strikeout 0-4 after having 2 back-to-back home runs the day before. Aaron Judge was 1-4. So we'll see. It's a long season.
Yeah, and Didi only had 1 at bat.
When they're hot, they're hot. Maybe did he get hurt?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. I hope not.
In the special cases district of New York City.
See?
Pung, pung.
That's not funny. That's not cool at all, sir.
Oh, Phillies. I'm sorry, not Phillies. The Pirates beat the Reds 5-2. Pirates are 5-1 to start the year. That's a great start considering last year they were terrible. Diamondbacks over the Cardinals 3-1. Diamondbacks are 6-1, starting off strong again. Cubs beat the Brewers 8-0, shutout fashion in Milwaukee. They have a very nice stadium, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Have you seen it on the show?
They actually have a virtual tour on their website, so it's pretty cool.
Very, very, very nice stadium, folks. If you're a gamer and you're a baseball fan and you have not gone out to buy MLB The Show 18, take your money, go to the store, buy the game, buy the Aaron Judge edition. It is actually a locker. It's a metal case. It's impressive. It's very, very impressive. But the game overall is highly improved. It's fun to play. It's a lot more realistic than it's been in the past few years. It's not very easy just to crank home runs at the park and be a 550 average batter. But it's a fun game. It's informative. It keeps you on your toes. And the rosters are updated, so you never know who you're going to see. John Michael Gant is currently in AA ball. He's in the game. Dominic Smith's in the game. Luis Guillorme in the game. All of our good buddies are in the game. So it's fun to see. But go buy it. It's fun. It's fun. A lot of fun. Are you still playing games?
I've kind of let video games go. I mean, I'll play some 2K every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm not the best 2K player in the
really?
world. No,
I wish you had said you were good because I would have challenged you.
No, I am not. Look, I'm a realist, sir. What the theme song say? And JP give you reality all the time.
See, I don't play. I tell folks I'm not a gamer, but when I play, I play. 2K, I'm pretty solid at.
I used to be good at 2K, and then I just stopped playing, and then I just forgot what the devil I was doing. So, yeah. If you play me in 2K, you're more than likely going to win. So,
but how big would I win?
I don't know.
Would you get dubbed? 21?
I might.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
I might.
That's dangerous.
But I mean, it takes a man to say that.
That is true. That is true. It does take a man to say. It also takes a man to say this. You're listening to the Sean Brown Show with JP on WQTS Digital Broadcast, and live here in beautiful sunny Savannah, Georgia. The siren finally stopped going off. The emergency practice is over, and we're having fun here on studio. It's Friday. Hope everybody's enjoying your Friday, getting ready for the weekend, getting ready for WrestleMania weekend. As many people as they say wrestling is fake and blah blah blah, everybody still watches it. It's entertaining. It really is.
Oh yeah, the population of wrestling fans is big still.
And then because it's so much catered to kids now, you kind of watered down the product a little bit, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's WrestleMania weekend. We will give you our predictions on the entire show of WrestleMania at the 40-minute mark while we're here on the air. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Savannah State softball was in action yesterday against Charleston Southern. They had lost both games to the Buccaneers of Charleston Southern yesterday. They'll be back in action next Saturday as they host a MEAC conference matchup against the FAMU Rattlers. That's right, Florida A&M will be in the area. The band is not coming, so don't ask. You'd be surprised. That's the first question. FAMU's coming? Is the band coming? Is the band coming?
For softball?
Is the 100 coming? Dude, seriously.
Come on.
Seriously, it's just how it goes. 5-1 was the score of the first game. Game 2 ended up being a 9-8 battle, of seven-inning battle. So I'm sure it's some good good softball to watch. I'm sorry, ladies. But Savannah State takes the loss to the Buccaneers of Charleston Southern. Private school, by the way. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yep, Charleston
Private
Southern
school.
is a private school. So, yeah.
That tuition, baby.
Yeah, just like Hampton. The tuition's ridiculous. Let's look at baseball scores from across the diamond at Savannah State.
Oh, my goodness.
Mercer beat Savannah State 8-3.
I wasn't talking about the score right there.
I know who you were talking about, but I'm going to leave that alone.
Hey, day. Jesus.
We saw one of the pictures for Savannah State was on the main
horse.
screen, and it's a little pudgy.
That dude's a horse, boy. He probably
8-3 was the final score. Mercer put up 13 hits, while Savannah State put up 10 hits with 3 errors. 2 errors for the Bears of Mercer, but the win is the win, and that's all that matters.
Savannah State's back into action. Wall.
Savannah State's back into action. What's today? April 7th? Is today the 7th?
I think so.
They're back in action today against Bethune-Cookman tomorrow. Tomorrow they're back in action against Bethune-Cookman in a weekend matchup. Doubleheader tomorrow, and then another game on Sunday to close out that series and a MEAC matchup. So go on out there and enjoy some good baseball and some good softball with Savannah State Athletics. Georgia Southern still in full swing, and they are actually in full swing doing public address announcer auditions. Our good friend, Shark, also known as Mark Edis, went and auditioned to be a part of the Georgia Southern or be the voice of Georgia Southern football. So we will keep you posted on how that goes, and good luck to all the auditioners. And shouts out to our good friend Harold Watson, who's up at Georgia Southern. He put a good word in for us, but I didn't audition for the spot. So.
And you weren't going to either.
No, I considered. I was thinking about it, but my only issue was, is it going to conflict with the band's performance schedule because the band plays at home games for Savannah State football. So, but I did consider, although Georgia Southern did take down officially the Armstrong State University signs and logos and paraphernalia this week. So it's a somber moment as it's official. Everything is done. Everything's gone. No more Pirates. Yes, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's a sad moment in history, at least for here.
Until they take the street signs down, they ain't gone yet.
What, Science Drive?
No. I'm talking about the sign coming off of 95 on the 204. It still says Armstrong State University.
Not for much longer.
So until then,
that's coming down this week.
There.
That's this week. They've already took the main sign down. They've already taken the secondary signs down, and all the logos are down. But yes, Georgia Southern baseball is 14-15 on the season right now. They had a game that they're supposed to play against Bethune-Cookman earlier in the season, who Savannah State plays, but that game was canceled due to weather. Let's see, April 4th they played Mercer as well. They lost 3-11. So Mercer must be a solid baseball team. They beat Savannah State 8-3. They beat Georgia Southern 11-3 at home.
Don't get me the line.
So that's interesting to see. Let's look at the box score and see what we had for game 1 of that matchup. 15 hits for the Bears of Mercer, 7 hits for the Eagles of Georgia Southern, 2 errors for the Eagles. So you never know if those errors come. Well, no, if those errors come with the bases loaded, that's a big situation.
And plus, you dropped 4 apiece in the second and third. That basically puts the game out of reach if you think about it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If those errors in those situations in the second or third inning, then that could be where that came. The Bears of Mercer University are 25-6 on the season, so they're playing good ball. They're a solid team. So kudos to head coach Evans Davis, who is a graduate of Mercer University up in Macon, Georgia.
If y'all ever want to see Coach Evans Davis with no hair and slim, go on that man's Facebook page, boy. That thing is funny. That man look like Aaron Hall from Guy.
Oh, come on now. The Eagles of Georgia Southern are back in action today at Little Rock in Arkansas. They first pitch is at 7 o'clock tonight. It's actually supposed to be a televised game on the Georgia Southern Sports Radio Network as well as local TV. So they have a 3-game series this weekend against Little Rock, and then they return home against Kennesaw State. JP is over here absolutely cracking himself up.
No, you got that.
This guy.
I'm sorry.
Let's see what Joe Lady.
I had to get that.
See what softball has going on for Georgia Southern. I didn't know they had a swimming team at Georgia Southern. That's got to be fun to watch. Swimming is very entertaining, JP. Before you come,
is it fun to watch?
Yeah.
Are you watching the men and the women?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What are you getting at, sir?
I'm just saying.
What are you hitting at, JP?
I'm just saying.
While you're whispering in the microphone.
I like Savannah State volleyball. Shoot.
Focus, sir. Focus. Focus on the right stuff before Jessica comes on the broadcast.
Stop it.
Softball for Georgia Southern is away this weekend at Coastal Carolina with doubleheader action tomorrow in Conway, South Carolina, and again on Sunday they have a 3-game series. Then they will be back on the road at College of Charleston, and UTA, which is the University of Texas at Arlington. So, yeah, lots of fun.
Charleston Southern.
No, they're going to College of Charleston.
Yeah, I have to go to Charleston Southern. No.
You got to speak in the mic so Facebook can hear you.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be slow. It's supposed
Nobody
to be soft.
Can hear you, sir.
It's supposed to be soft because Charleston Southern. Does Charleston Southern even exist? College of Charleston Southern?
No.
Okay.
I made a mistake. Give me a
Yeah,
break.
man.
Gee whiz.
I get offended, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you. I'm here to give you a hard time,
You
sir.
to talk on the mic so that people can hear what you're saying, sir.
Okay, I'll do that. It's Friday,
Like we
man.
said, folks, it's Friday, WrestleMania weekend. The Hall of Fame is cranking up tonight out in New Orleans.
Louisiana, Nolans,
I'm wondering who's going to get in trouble during WrestleMania weekend.
Enzo Amore. Thank you.
I wonder if he's even down there. Is he allowed? Does he have access pass?
I don't know. I doubt it.
That'd be an interesting situation to see. But yes,
doubt that
all
very seriously.
of the talent for WWE and much of the WWE universe is already down in New Orleans. They've been down there the whole week because it's WrestleMania access. The pictures and stuff have been absolutely amazing. So it's going to be fun to see. I'm curious to see whether The Rock will show up this weekend. He's very, very busy. Did he show up last year? He didn't show up last year. So I'm curious if we see The Rock this year. And then we still don't know who is Braun Strowman's WrestleMania partner.
I don't know, sir. Not sure.
It's bugging me at this point. It's obvious that Undertaker's coming out against Cena because they're promoting it too much. But let's go through the whole rundown and make our predictions. We're about 3 minutes before we said we were going to do that, but why not? Why not? It's Friday.
I got shocking predictions, ladies and gentlemen. So don't put
You have
your money
shocking
on
what?
predictions.
Spell it.
Predictions.
You said predictions.
Predictions.
You said predictions the first time.
See, here you go. See, you
Hall of
trying to
Fame
get
class
back-
for
you trying to
tonight.
Get back at me.
Hall of Fame class for tonight that's being inducted. A decent class. It's highlighted by Goldberg, obviously. And then you have Ivory, Mark Henry, the Dudley Boys.
Hillbilly Jim.
How do you say the boy's name? Jarvis?
No, the dude that's getting the special, the Warrior Award.
Yeah. Why don't they have all the inductees on here?
This ain't the best class I've ever seen.
It's not the best class. It's got a few good names, but it's really more for Goldberg.
Yeah, I'd like to see Mark Henry definitely in the Hall of Fame. I think that's a definite.
Jeff Jarrett. I don't understand the Jeff Jarrett induction.
Jarrett,
Jerry is J.J. Robertson. Robertson is going to be inducted. Hillbilly Jim. Kid Rock is the celebrity inductee, but so is Donald Trump's in there too. So that kind of just waters all that
but
down.
Kid Rock had way more
True.
of a contribution to WWE than Donald Trump did.
Trump had the shave match.
Yeah,
It was
But-
entertaining. Lashley, Stone Cold. It was fun. It was fun to see.
Yeah, but Kid Rock had probably the greatest superstar of all time's theme for like 2 years, 3 years.
Talking about Badass?
Yes.
American Badass? Which I
Yes.
think we're going to hear again on Sunday.
I don't know.
We'll
No.
see. I don't think he's coming back as Taker. But let's talk about it. Tomorrow night you have NXT TakeOver. Some pretty good matches on the roster for that as well. For NXT TakeOver. The big one to look for, I think, is going to be that 6-man Battle Royal.
Possibly. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't follow NXT like I
Neither do
should.
I. But I've seen the hype for this Battle Royal. For
But
the 6-man.
all
for
of
the
their
North
all
American.
of their pay-per-views are so dope.
Yeah.
They sometimes they put on better products than the actual WWE itself.
Well, I mean, you got to look at it too. I keep talking about the North American Championship 6-man ladder match. They're debuting a brand new belt for NXT, which is a beautiful belt, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah, the North American Championship.
I'm sitting here looking at it.
Yeah,
What did you call that?
I like it. I think it's beautiful.
Huh?
I like the belt. It's modern, but it's old school.
Man, it looks like a squirrel reaching up for a nut.
In the matchup, you got EC3, who's a international superstar.
Gee.
Ricochet, international superstar.
Ricochet wins, calling it.
Velveteen Dream, which I like his talent. Velveteen Dream is actually Patrick, who used to be on Tough Enough, that got cut early by America, which was dumb. But I like his character, but I hate how the black guy has to be the gay guy. That kind of bugs me. His character is obviously
Ricochet's black.
Velveteen Dream is clearly on the other side of the fence.
Possibly.
But it's a part he plays. Ricochet is an international superstar. I don't know too much about Lars Sullivan and Killian Dane, but you've got some super talent. Adam Cole from the Bullet Club I mean, you've got
And
some super
EC3
talent.
from TNA Impact fame.
Yes.
I'm surprised they let him keep his name.
He probably he owns the rights to his name, most likely.
Yeah.
But you've got some incredible talent. I mean, once you get big, like AJ Styles, EC3, you got to keep your name. You change your name, it's kind of pointless. Just like Ken Anderson. He kept his first name because his first name was the thing that everybody's going to remember.
Right.
So
Just like Shawn Michaels.
yeah, who cut his hair off.
What?
Shawn Michaels cut his hair, ladies and gentlemen. If you
Oh
did
my
not know
God.
that,
No,
Shawn Michaels cut
man.
the long hair. Yes, childhood is over for the rest of us. Shawn Michaels officially looks old now.
Good gracious.
Like real old. But yeah, we'll put pictures on the website because it hurt my heart. I mean, it's the man's hair, but you know,
hurt your heart.
It hurt to see that happen.
Can't be a heartbreak kid all your life.
Well, it happens. So, all right, let's go through the actual WrestleMania show. The WrestleMania starts Sunday at 7 o'clock on the WWE Network. Pre-show is at 5 or 6? 6?
6.
Pre-show starts at 6 o'clock. We'll be here watching the pre-show. Are you coming to watch the show, JP?
I'm going to try.
You didn't RSVP, sir. Only person that RSVP was Melvin.
RSVP?
You didn't let anybody know you were coming.
Because I can't. Because I'm not going to say I'm coming and then I don't, and then I'll be a douchebag. So I'm not sure yet. Shut up, nah.
Let's go through the matches. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship. I'll take this one because it's obvious. They've already said, Dana White's already said it, Brock Lesnar is coming to the UFC. Lesnar loses in a squash match, something quick, something tricky just to get Lesnar out of there.
I don't know about a squash match, but it'll be longer than his Goldberg matches.
We're going to see. And we got to talk about UFC anyway today. I almost forgot about that. Oh, Conor McGregor.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we got to talk about that, too. One of the other title matches going on Sunday at WrestleMania is the Dream Match, WWE Champion versus AJ Styles. WWE Champion AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Both superstars and talent came and got rises to fame in Japan. They had some all-star matchups, and now they've made it to the biggest stage of them all on WWE. This is probably going to be the best match of the night. Who wins, JP?
Wow. Who wins?
Nakamura won the Rumble, by the way, to get to the spot.
History says that the winner of the Rumble usually goes to WrestleMania and wins. But, I mean, I got Shinsuke winning, but because you don't hype him up like that. He's had so much hype since he got here, and he finally won the Rumble. I got him.
Strowman was in the same situation. He didn't get a strap.
Yeah, but he never won the Rumble either.
True. Was he even in the Rumble?
Oh, yeah, he was in there.
That's right. He lasted the longest.
Right. Well, second to longest. But I got Nakamura. I got
Nakamura with the
Nakamura
belt.
in a classic.
So do they then move AJ Styles to join the rest of the club and put the club all in one show? Because they got the draft right after.
No, they don't.
Okay. Because the draft is right after WrestleMania.
That's Finn Balor's gimmick right now. He's doing good with it. The Good Brothers gimmick and everything like that. So
Styles is too big of a face to put over there right now. It'll muddy the waters.
But see, here's the thing about that. This match has
Shield.
two. This match is 100% babyface. Mm-hmm. The only reason they put the match together is because of their history. Yeah, like the matches they've had previously.
And they're doing a great job of keeping the solid babyface for both characters as well.
Yeah. So I mean, I got Nakamura in the classic, but that's not going to be the only classic on the card.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. But it's going to be interesting to see what the fallout is from that match too. To see who's going to move and because the draft is immediately after. Next match on the card for WrestleMania. This one's a toss-up for me. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. This is a toss-up for me because they're bringing back the Authority angle. That's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Because Stephanie mentioned it on Raw.
Right.
So I'm wondering, is this okay? The Authority comes back up, and then somebody swerves to become the Authority's muscle. Is Ronda Rousey the swerve to become the Authority's muscle? And she turns on Kurt Angle. I had this thought last night.
It's possible, and then that could go the other way around too.
Kurt Angle turns,
yeah,
because he's the general manager. Yeah, it's an interesting situation, interesting scenario.
Both of them can get it though.
Who do you have winning the match, sir? Or do you have a DQ and it's a plot twist?
I don't have a DQ. I got Trips and Stephanie winning. They're
in a humble yourself kind of match.
No, The way I pictured it is weird, but it's possible. Like I got Angle doing something by accident,
Something dumb. Okay.
like possibly like getting poked in the eye and he can't see, and then he clotheslines Rousey or something, and then Stephanie gets the pin, or Angle trips up Ronda Rousey thinking it's Stephanie, and then that creates a rivalry between Rousey and Angle.
So you think it's going to be some kind of swerve? It's not going to be a clean match.
It's going to be like an accidental swerve. It's not going to be a purpose swerve. It's not going to be like Kurt Angle clotheslines Ronda Rousey then walks out the ring. It's going to be something like accidental. That's a possibility. It sounds weird, but it could happen. But seeing that I like Stephanie, I got Stephanie.
Okay, so second question: do we see contact between Triple H and Ronda, even though it's a mixed match?
Yeah, absolutely.
I see Triple H going through the table by Ronda Rousey again.
I see Stephanie getting Angle slammed.
Interesting thing to note, though, for Monday Night Raw, the choke slam effort by Ronda Rousey. That caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. Unless that's going to be a submission at first, like a choke.
I don't know, because chokes are so borderline in wrestling, man.
But then, too,
so
she keeps
gray
talking about
area.
ripping everybody's arms out, so she's got to have some kind of cross armbar submission.
Yeah, of course.
So
not
we'll
rear
see.
naked choke. What is it? Cross arm breaker like
Yeah.
Del Rio had, or
Benoit and all that. Yeah.
or the that's Samoa Joe. What's the move Brock had?
Not the guillotine. I'll think about it later.
It's got it right. It's like
yeah, I can't remember the name of it. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This is going to be the swerve match. I'm calling it. This is the swerve match.
Who gets
Daniel
swerved?
Bryan turns on Shane McMahon because he doesn't want to be GM anymore.
Daniel Bryan turns on Shane McMahon.
Yep. Or Shane McMahon turns on Daniel Bryan, but I don't see that happening. Shane McMahon wants Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens so bad.
I could definitely see Shane turning on Daniel, and then Shane and Daniel having a rivalry in the match. That'd be a good match, by the way.
That would be a good match. The other thing that I noticed, too, though, is they heavily push the fact that, this is the last time you're going to see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens on Monday Night on SmackDown, which leads me to think, okay, they win in a clean match, and Owens and Sami Zayn go to Raw.
Both of them?
Yeah. Yeah, easily. Change it up. The draft is the night after WrestleMania.
No, it's not. Who told you that?
They said it on Raw.
They're having the draft the night after WrestleMania.
Well, it might be the week after, but they said it on Raw. It's like right after WrestleMania. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the fallout is for a lot of the situations. As much as I look forward to this match, I also dread this match. SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. It's probably going to be a very good match. I'm not a fan of the fact that Asuka can barely speak any English. There's no way to. All she says is, "No one's ready for Asuka." That's it, and I'm tired of hearing it.
You're tired of hearing it?
I'm tired of hearing the same
mad,
thing out of Asuka, and I'm tired of that goofy look on her face every time.
Well, she's
Like
not.
she can't close her mouth.
She's not your normal.
She's the female Shinsuke, but Shinsuke can speak English. And I hate to say it sounds really bad that I'm saying, okay, I don't like her because she doesn't speak English. But it's difficult to buy into a promo or to buy into what a talent is doing if I can't understand anything she's saying.
True.
As a fan.
And plus, without that line in her face, she looks really good. I've seen pictures. She looks really good.
The next match is the Tag Team Champions match. The Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers in a triple threat match for the championship. This is going to be an interesting one. The Usos and the New Day are both New Day is obviously faces. The Usos are pseudo faces, Randy Orton style from old school. But the Bludgeon Brothers are obvious heels. I don't know where this one goes, to be honest.
Bludgeon Brothers, sir.
The Bludgeon Brothers get the title.
You haven't had a heel. You haven't had a solid heel tag champion in a long time.
Interesting.
Bludgeon
But I do
Brothers.
anticipate the New Day coming out in full Black Panther gear.
Yeah, that would be.
That's
going to
be exciting. It's gonna be fun.
That'd be nice.
It's gonna be
That
fun
would
to
be
see.
nice.
Let's see. Intercontinental Championship match featuring The Miz, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor. There's a lot of matches on this card that are going to be really, really good, and this is going to be one of them. I don't have The Miz winning, though.
I do.
So you have The Miz winning and becoming the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Yep.
Of all time.
Yep.
Over Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Over Honky Tonk Man? No, Honky Tonk Man. It's a couple of the guys that are big time names.
Shawn, Piper.
Yep.
Savage.
Yep.
Mr. Perfect.
Interesting. We're gonna see. So you got The Miz winning.
Yeah. He's put the time in, man.
So then where do you go with Rollins or Balor after that? Balor's got his gimmick with the Balor Club. Where do you go with Rollins after that? Although you do have Ambrose coming back soon, so you can put the Shield back together. But if you put the strap on Rollins, put the strap on Reigns, Ambrose comes back, they get the tag straps too. You could have staples again.
I don't know. Honestly, what is it? Perception is reality. So perception is put the strap on Balor because Balor's never been a champion. I mean, he was for a day.
24 hours.
For a day. But both Rollins and Miz have been WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, United States champion. Balor hasn't had that experience yet. So perception is put it on Balor. But the Miz is rolling, and plus title changes are so obvious at WrestleMania time. But I don't know. I still got Miz though.
It's gonna be interesting. I think we're gonna see. Obviously, we're gonna see.
But then Miz just had a baby, so
yeah,
like
he's gonna
we
need
said
time
Wednesday.
off. But I think we're obviously gonna see the main title change. Universal Championship's gonna change. We don't know with the SmackDown with the WWE Championship. We don't know what the Women's Championships. Other than
Asuka's gonna beat Charlotte.
So you think both Women's Championships changes hands?
No.
So you think Mickie James is gonna help Nia Jax lose?
Yes.
So okay, I see that. Let's talk about that match. Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax for the Women's Championship, for Raw Women's Championship. So you're saying with distraction or with help, Alexa Bliss wins. If that's the case, they turn around Monday night and Nia Jax gets a rematch and wins their Monday Night Raw, and the crowd goes crazy.
Possibly. But either way, it's not going to matter because Carmella's going to cash in on the Raw Women's Championship and win.
Yes. I do. Yeah, I do predict that happening. That's why I say Nia Jax wins at WrestleMania, and then Carmella cashes in. Or it's wait, yeah, you got Carmella coming to Raw and doing it.
Thank you.
I just thought about
sir.
that.
Catch it.
Okay. Let's talk about the United States Championship match: Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal versus Rusev. Rusev reportedly just asked for his release a few weeks ago, and then was put into that title match just because of that, to keep him on team.
So he better win.
Exactly.
If he doesn't win, he's gone, dude.
I think Orton's just a placeholder right now. Unfortunately, I mean I've been an Orton fan for years, but he hasn't really had a serious move in a very long time. Orton
is in that making younger talent better phase of his career right now.
Yeah, which kind of sucks, but I like the camaraderie and the matchups between Orton and Bobby Roode. It was fun. It's fun to see. I think it's going to lead to maybe tag team later on.
Both great talkers.
Yeah, I think it's going to lead to a good tag team later on. But we'll see. I'm not a fan of Jinder Mahal. I get the gimmick is good. I get it. I just don't like it. And I think he needs to lay off steroids. But
yeah, that dude is.
He needs to get off steroids. I saw a video of Jinder Mahal doing push-ups with a sledgehammer, at a 45-degree angle, doing push-ups. That was
legit
ridiculous. This is the match that we talked about originally: Sheamus and Cesaro versus Braun Strowman, and whoever his partner is. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. This is one time the WWE's did a great job of keeping a secret. Because nobody knows. There's two things that nobody knows about at WrestleMania: who Strowman's partner is, and is The Undertaker going to show up? Two things nobody knows. And it's kind of great. It really is. It's good for publicity because people are going to tune in just to see if Taker shows up, to be honest.
That might be true.
Most people are going to tune in to see if Taker's going to show up, and then to seeing his reaction if he doesn't show up. So it's gonna be interesting to see. The Cruiserweight Championship match, that's when I'm going to the bathroom.
Why? Why?
I'm not a fan of the Cruiserweights. I think it's a waste of space.
What?
It's a waste of space to me.
The Cruiserweights are a waste of space.
It's just a waste of space.
Really?
I don't enjoy the cruiserweight.
So Rey Mysterio is a waste of space.
Mysterio's not in the cruiserweights.
Dean Malenko, he started a cruiserweight, dude.
Hey, no, this is not the same cruiserweights from back in Mysterio's heyday. It's a big difference.
I honestly think these cruiserweights are better.
They might be better, but the storylines are terrible. Terrible.
The storylines in cruiserweight back in the day were awful.
Yeah, but you had Hurricane Helms, Mysterio. You had some talent. You got talent now.
Storyline though. I'm talking about storyline.
Like I said, I ask him to be
and think about all these people that are going to be cruiserweights coming from NXT. Ricochet, cruiserweight.
But he's not going to come in as a cruiserweight.
How do you figure that?
Ricochet, Adam Cole, they're not going to stay. They're not coming in as cruiserweight.
Ricochet is too.
He's a main event.
Genetically athletic and fast, not to start as a cruiserweight. He is going to 205 Live, bro. I could put money on that. He'll be at 205 Live probably
just like they did with Neville
Tuesday.
That sucks.
They only stopped doing it with Neville because they had no room for him. Neville had already played. He had sat there and tried to reinvent himself as a bad guy, and it once he lost the title, he was irrelevant. I'm sorry, Sage. I mean, okay, he'll be a heavyweight. I'm sorry.
The Andre the Giant battle, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal will kick off WrestleMania.
Wait a minute. I thought the thing was the kickoff match.
Nope. It just says right here. The
Go back to the Cedric Alexander. Yeah, it's 2 WrestleMania kickoff matches.
That means one of these are on the WrestleMania kickoff show. Oh, they might both be on the kickoff show.
Yes.
Oh, so
all 3 of them on the.
So is the Women's Battle Royal. Interesting.
So you got 3 WrestleMania kickoff matches
in an hour. Interesting. Who's going to get scrapped?
Nobody.
Cruiserweights.
No, that's a championship match. You can't scrap a championship match.
You can't scrap the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and you can't scrap the Women's Battle Royal.
Why can't you scrap the Women's Battle Royal?
Because they made too much of a big deal out of it.
It's only 6 people.
They made too much of a big deal out of it when they promoted it, and they started talking about it's the first Women's Battle Royal match at WrestleMania. Then being trailblazers again. You can't scratch it.
You were a trailblazer when you made the Women's Royal Rumble. You should have left it at that.
They didn't, though. So now you can't scratch that. You can't scratch that match. It's happened in the past where they scratch matches, but not something like that. Not if that's a proportion. But all right, let's get to it. Does Taker show up or not?
No.
So you see John Cena walking off with his head down. Next day at Raw, he just absolutely blows his top.
Yep. Turn heel.
If Taker shows up, what happens? Does he show up and then play the I have no time for you. You're beneath me, and walk off on him, and Cena goads him into a fight?
Yeah, well, if that's the case, Undertaker could show up and say, bro, listen, I'm retired. I don't want to do this. You're a great competitor. I got respect for you. And then Cena attacks him and turns heel. That could happen. But there's not going to be a match, bro. Because there's been no posts of Undertaker working out like last year. You've heard absolutely nothing from him from social media. He's done, man.
Or they've done a great job of keeping it quiet, like they have with Strowman's partner.
That's a mum's the word. That is the biggest secret in kayfabe history. If Undertaker comes back and actually,
which is good because everything's been leaked in the past few years.
Yeah, it's a good look, but golly, that's a good job of keeping it quiet, especially in this day and time with internet and everything else.
So here's the question. With Kid Rock being inducted, if Undertaker comes back as the American Badass, does he stay for a while, or does it one time and that's it?
One time and it's over. Because after this, you won't hear from Kid Rock at WWE again.
Of course not.
So
it'd be a one time. It'd be interesting to see if they put that twist on there, because the legend of the dead man is dead. That's gone. So I think, if anything, if he does come back, because he put the dead man to rest, he put the dead man to rest last year. He puts the American Badass to rest this year. He left the hat and the coat in the ring last year, right?
But what are you going to leave the bike in the ring?
No, but he brings the character one more time, and that's it.
I don't know about that, because the American Badass character is not as legendary as the
it's not, but it's still Taker.
Still,
although here's the kicker: they were testing pyro. They were testing pyro outside the WrestleMania venue for the show, and it was the fire flames. There is video of them testing pyro with fire flames. So, and he's the only person that's gonna have pyro.
Kane has pyro.
No, They stopped Kane's pyro. They stopped everybody's pyro. No one has had pyro. Have you not noticed that?
Yeah, I've noticed that. But
Kane
was the only other person to use fire flame.
True. But I doubt we see. I think Kane's gonna be like the battle royal.
Thank you.
But not with pyro. Kane's not been gone for forever to deserve pyro. But we'll see. We'll keep track of it, folks. It's 1 o'clock. We hope you've enjoyed our show. I know we kind of got off track talking about wrestling. We do that all the time, but it's something different. You don't hear it on most radio shows, where they can talk about sports, current events, and WWE at the same time. But it's entertainment. We hope you guys enjoy it. And have a great weekend. This has been the Sean Brown Show on WQTS Digital Broadcast. That's right. Catch them at WQTSradio.com. And we will see you guys on Monday, same time, same place. Again, peace, love, and chicken grease from the East Coast to the West Coast. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys Monday.
Listen, SB with the truth, it might pierce your mind. And JP hit you with reality all the time. The way to keep it all the way 100, it should be your crime. Sports, news, politics, on the show you will find. Conversation grown, opinions they not alone. Savannah be the home, they coming straight for your dome. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. You are rocking with the Sean Brown Show with JP.